in the sprawling, sun-baked landscape of the African savanna. Every moment is a dramatic struggle for existence. A never-ending dance between hunter and hunted unfolds daily in this unforgiving wilderness. The cycle of life and death is a brutal, beautiful rhythm. This animal documentary places you at the very heart of the action, capturing breathtaking pursuits where leopards strike with lightning speed, massive crocodiles lurk in muddy rivers, and cunning wild dogs coordinate to overwhelm their prey. Survival is not a question of luck, but a test of sheer instinct in one of the most hostile environments on Earth. Enter a world where a single misstep means the difference between life and death. From above, the immense African savanna, a sea of grass stretching over 5 million square miles, is the stage for this relentless battle. Every year, hundreds of thousands of zebras, wildebeest, and gazelles embark on a dangerous journey across this dusty terrain, a migration of over 1,200 miles in search of new grazing grounds. This documentary captures the raw and desperate struggle for survival in an environment that knows no mercy. At the very bottom of the food chain, tiny insects like locusts and termites diligently consume every blade of grass, but their lives are fleeting. A hungry mongoose, a flash of brown fur and quick claws, swiftly ends their existence in a split second. Further up, over 1 million zebras and gazelles graze cautiously, unaware that they are being watched by their most lethal predators. A 100 to 160-pound cheetah silently stalks through the tall grasses, each step carefully placed. In just 3 seconds, it can reach speeds of 70 miles per hour, the fastest land mammal on the planet. In the distance, a pack of hyenas, the savanna's ultimate opportunists, lays in wait. With a bite force of 1,100 psi, stronger than a lion's, they are always ready to steal a kill. As dusk falls, their eerie calls echo across the grasslands, a chilling reminder that the rules of the savanna are simple and brutal. This documentary unveils the unforgiving truth of life in the African wild. As the sun sets, darkness envelops the 5 million square mile savanna. Light is a predator's enemy, and darkness is its most powerful ally. Golden shadows move silently across the plains, a pride of East African lions, master hunters of the night. A vast herd of wildebeest, more than 1.5 million strong, moves carefully, but not all are equally fast or strong. The young and the old are always easy targets. A 280-pound lioness bursts from the shadows at 35 miles per hour, aiming for her target. The hunt is not just about speed, but about teamwork. The other lions quickly move into position, surrounding the prey. They don't need to be the fastest, only to exhaust and confuse their quarry. Wildebeest can run at 50 miles per hour, but panic is an invisible weapon that makes them lose their bearings. Dust clouds rise as a weak wildebeest is pinned down by a lion. With a bite force of 650 psi, 3 times stronger than a human's, the lion's 2.5-inch canines sink deep into the prey's throat, ending any chance of survival. Within seconds, the wildebeest is completely still, a quick and merciless end. But as the feast begins, the conflict is far from over. Scavengers, spotted hyenas and vultures, are already circling. A male lion weighing more than 500 pounds, with a thick mane that protects him from the bites of rivals, roars, claiming his territory over the kill. In the savanna, there is only one law: survival of the fittest. This documentary shows the relentless struggle where only the strongest endure in the heart of the African wild. On the immense savanna, amidst the golden grasslands, a black leopard silently watches its prey. Its eyes, a brilliant emerald green, are focused, every muscle tensed, ready to strike. This is not just a hunt. It is a perfect display of stealth, strategy, and ruthless precision. This documentary captures the sheer intensity of one of nature's most efficient predators in action. Suddenly, the leopard takes off with terrifying speed. Its 23-foot strides reach 70 miles per hour, faster than most race cars. Its flexible body, powerful legs, and razor-sharp claws allow it to maintain perfect balance. Ahead, a young gazelle senses the approaching danger. It is not slow. With a speed of 50 miles per hour and the ability to change direction in an instant, it can make life difficult for any predator. But for the leopard, speed is not its only weapon. It calculates every move of its prey, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Then comes the final pounce. With its 1.5-inch claws, the leopard digs deep into the gazelle's back, bringing it to the ground. In seconds, a fatal bite to the throat ends any hope of survival. Unlike lions or hyenas, which are often robbed of their kills, the leopard has a unique strategy for protecting its catch. It hoists its kill high into the branches of a tree, out of reach. In the cutthroat world of the savannah, with a strong rule, the leopard is more than just a predator. It is a deadly artist, combining strength and sophisticated tactics to ensure absolute victory. The savannah, a world full of predators. After the lions and leopards have finished their hunts, another threat lurks in the shadows, the spotted hyenas. More than just scavengers, hyenas are pack hunters who use their numbers to dominate. From a distance, a lone hyena watches a leopard feeding on its prey in a tree. With a sense of smell 100 times more sensitive than a human's, it detects the scent of fresh meat. But the hyena waits patiently. It knows the leopard will have to come down to rest or drink water, the perfect moment to strike. When the leopard leaves, the pack of hyenas immediately pounces. With a bite force of up to 1,100 psi, stronger than that of a lion, they quickly tear their prey apart. In just a few minutes, the feast is over, leaving the lone leopard with nothing but regret. Hyenas not only steal the leopard's catch, they also challenge the lion. In the dark, a lioness returns to her old hunting ground, roaring with power. But the hyenas do not retreat. They surround her, their calls a chorus of defiance, and each one attacks the lion's legs and flanks, forcing her to lose her balance. Although strong, the lioness alone cannot fight the entire pack. Finally, under constant pressure, she retreats, leaving the remains of the prey to the daring robbers. Hyenas may not be the strongest predators, but they are the best survivors. They eat up to 95% of a carcass, including the skin, bones, and tendons, things that lions and leopards leave behind. With their intelligence, patience, and teamwork, hyenas are not just scavengers, but true warriors of the savannah. This documentary reveals the remarkable adaptability and resilience of these often misunderstood creatures. Under the fierce savannah sun, the Mara River appears as an oasis in a parched landscape. But beneath the surface, there is no peace, only the most patient predators on the planet, Nile crocodiles. Up to 18 feet long and weighing more than 1,500 pounds, they lie in wait for the perfect moment to strike. On the shore, thousands of wildebeest, zebras, and Thompson's gazelles hesitate at the murky water. They know the danger. But thirst and migratory instincts compel them forward. One false step and an individual could become a meal for the predators in the water below. Giant shadows drift silently. Crocodiles, hidden for hours with only their eyes and nostrils above the water, watch patiently. With a bite force of 5,000 psi, nearly 5 times that of a lion, a single bite is enough to dispatch their prey. A wildebeest stumbles, splashing the water. Instantly, a 16-foot crocodile lunges, clamping onto its leg. The antelope thrashes, but the crocodile spins into a death roll, snapping bones with sheer force. Panic spreads as the herd pushes forward, each step a potential last one. More crocodiles surge in, turning the river into a crimson nightmare. On shore, a leopard watches silently. This is not its battle. In the savannah, every domain has its king, and beneath the water, the Nile crocodile reigns supreme. In the vast savannah, where predators are always lurking, the prey are not helpless. Survival is not just about speed or strength, but also about strategy and teamwork. Every herbivore has developed its own defense to survive in a world of fierce predators. In the middle of the dry grasslands, a herd of African buffalo gathers around a calf. Weighing up to 2,000 pounds and with sharp, curved horns, buffalo are not easy prey. When a pride of lionesses approaches, the adults immediately form a protective ring, shielding the calf inside. They stand their ground, threatening the predators. Buffalo don't run, they fight. If a lion makes a mistake, the whole herd can counterattack, turning the hunter into the hunted. In another corner of the savannah, hundreds of zebras and wildebeest move together. It's not just migration, it's natural defense. In a large herd, the chances of being caught by a lion or leopard are significantly reduced. Zebras can kick with a force equivalent to 1,000 psi, enough to break a lion's bone. Meanwhile, wildebeest have super-sensitive senses, warning their kin with a roar if they detect danger. In the harsh savannah, it's not the strongest that always wins, but those who cooperate are vigilant and adapt to nature's survival game. The sun rises over the savannah, painting the grasses still damp with dew. A lion cub walks unsteadily beside its mother, its eyes wide with curiosity about the world around it. This is the new generation, the future predators, the kings growing up in the lap of nature. In the distance, a wildebeest calf frolics after the first rains of the season. Life emerges from the parched land, bringing hope and new beginnings. But the cycle of nature never stops. Elsewhere, a pride of lions begins the hunt. Today's cubs become tomorrow's predators. Life is born from loss, and loss sustains life, an eternal cycle that nature never breaks. The battle for survival in the savannah never stops. From the most agile predators to the most resilient prey, everyone contributes to the eternal cycle of life and mortality.